Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the Preacha-OK. The light was kind of bright right there. But yeah, so guys, this is just a really quick message. I had a eureka moment, I guess. um, as I've been sharing my story, which is very personal, um, I realized something. My last divorce taught me. My last divorce taught me that when you allow yourself, when you choose to starve, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The ex and his new wife had the opportunity to starve me out. They had the opportunity to starve me out. They had the opportunity of having a secret relationship behind my back that gave them the footing, the spring to be who they are now. So, in order for them to spring to who they are now, that spring had to press, 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 starve me out. It had to starve me out. And once I was down to nothing, basically living in my car, they were able to seal their deal and spring and get married. Okay. The thing about springs is that they can do it over and over again. Okay. So now that they've reached their happiness, they've sprung, they're married, they've reached their happiness. In order for me to be happy, they're going to have to press, 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 press to whatever they need to press to so that what can happen? I can spring. I can spring. So with that being said, during this election process, as the world decides just how black our Indians, we Afro, native, indigenous people may need to continue to press, press, press. We may have to eat as little and fast and pray as possible. Sleep in our cars. Do whatever we gotta do. Because guess what, guys? Just like I did after my divorce. Just like I did after my divorce. It took a long time. But I'm springing, guys. And we're all gonna do it together. Collectively. Some of us did it individually. Some of us did it individually. And the pressing process always hurts. It always hurts. Someone is going to And sometimes it takes telling a bad, negative type of story to get the point across. And I hope I did that for some people. Other people may say, that lady is just black, evil, dumb, incompetent, ugly. You just need to shut up and let us run over this country and take all her resources. I say no. No, 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 no. I was born here. I have rights. I was first. Being first matters. And I should be at every meeting to discuss finances, deals concerning me and my children. As a native, as an original, as the first here. So just how black is anybody? I really need to know. Please record it and send your results to me. So guys, sometimes you have to starve out your enemy. You have to starve them out. But the key is discerning who is your enemy. Is it your brother, your sister of origins, original, authentic makeup? You know what I'm saying? DNA? Or is it a distant cousin? Perhaps a stranger? Someone you really don't know. You don't share the same land. You don't share the same inheritance. You're dipping in the wrong pot. There may be some gold there, some resources there, yeah. But when it's not your pot, then what is that called? Really? I want what's mine. I really don't want other people's stuff. I really don't. I don't like stealing. I don't. And I don't like being in a position to steal. You know? I don't like having to work for a system that's robbing me. Why should I have to work in a system that shouldn't even be here? It don't belong here. Why should I have to work and pay into a system that's on my land? Make it make sense, y'all. So the less I eat and the more I breathe, these people will be pushed out, will be stomped out. See, that one thing about that pressing, at some point your feet just stomp, stomp, just stomp. Yeah, remember that Kurt Franklin song, Stomp? Yeah, Kurt Franklin started stomping up some stuff. Yeah, it's time to press, press, and stomp. Hey, press, press, and stomp. We gotta sway our hips. The pressing is in the movement of our bodies. Our bodies are like instruments, you know? Before, when it comes to like music and stuff, most people use their mouths as instruments, as joyful noises unto the Most High. But when we, you know, it's the sway in the hips, and in our shoulders, our whole body. We gotta stomp the devil out, y'all. We gotta stomp the devil out here. We gotta stop eating his stuff and growing our own. We have to put better fencing up to keep those strange people out. We gotta secure our borders. The fences I'm talking about really are the borders. I'm not really talking about black and white, really. I'm really talking about original native people and its immigrants coming here, being dominant, setting up governments, exploiting us, treating us like a cheap hoe, really, like a free hoe, and trying to get rid of us right now. I don't care how much light is in this world. Darkness will still be here. I don't care how much darkness is in this world. Light will still be here. We have to get along. We need to stay in our own lanes, stay in our own lands. And if and when we visit each other, do it with respect. Know when to go home. Stop laying up with my man on my land. German women, strange women. Go home. Feed your own men. Feed your own kids. I've already raised a German woman's child, and I'm tired. I just want to focus on my own without worrying about them being robbed at the store by your people. Get your people under control over here running around buck wild in my country. Get your men out of my country. Get your men out of my bed. How about that? If you get your men out of my bed, then the women will follow. Think about that. And I want to call all my children back home. All of my American children, bring your nappy head behinds back home and stop showing your butts out all over this world. I've been out there and I've seen my kids out there acting a fool. Bring your butts home. Act like you got some sense. You know you're over here eating. You just don't want to work no more. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You shouldn't have to work like this on your own land. You shouldn't have to. But running away is not the answer either. It's not the answer. We all need to go home, figure out where home is, scrape together what little bit you got left. Because corporate America destroyed our families, took our men, gave them strange women, and they have floated on. Float on. I'm being silly, y'all, but it's true. Silly but true. I was a silly woman who learned the truth. I was. And I may still slip up sometimes, but I still know it. Know it enough and understand it enough to report out. I'm just testifying, reporting out what I learned. It's up to you to do whatever you want with it. I'm just Dr. Alicia the preacher, just some little woman from the hood who happened to get a PhD and became curious, who happened to have family members and a husband who served in the military and wars and things, and was just curious. What's really going on out there? You know, I'm cooking and cleaning and, you know, tending to children and things, and these men are out there warring, so it seems. So I saw a few cracks in the system where I could get out there and snoop around for myself and develop my own opinions. You know, kind of like King Solomon in the Bible. He happened to be a wealthy man, but wealthy or poor, sometimes you gotta leave your zone, your rich zone or your poor zone, and see what's going on in the middle. In the middle. A wonderful woman gifted me this picture here. You know, she sells things, so I bought some stuff. I bought a lot of stuff from her, but I also, she also gifted me a few things, and this picture is one of the things that she gifted me. So some people are nice, you know. You buy some stuff from them, and then they gift you some stuff. It's really nice. So, but it just describes how life is in the middle. You know, it's like we're born into this system here in America. And we go through all these obstacles, courses, and then we die out of the system, back into nature. And the whole thing is so expensive. And sometimes you just have to let yourself starve. Hit rock bottom. We want to hit that wall in order to cross over. Leave the matrix. Die. There is life on the other side of the pressing until you hit that mark. There's life on the other side of repentance. When you've lived life one way for so long, when you've been rich forever, when you've been poor forever, and then you get out here in this system trying to figure things out. Some people never make it back home. And then others create their own universe. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm creating my own universe, y'all, okay? I've been pressed in this system, and I'm figuring out how to break out, pop out, come out. You know, I'm like there, y'all. And all I can do is help save my kids and grandkids. They were born into that same system, like Nicodemus and the rest of us. Nicodemus and the rest of us. But we have to be born again. We got to be pressed until we hit that mark. And then we're snatched out. Like Simone Biles. She had to flip her way out, whether it's flip her way out physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know. She did what she had to do. And I'm glad it was a brother there to catch her. Some of y'all will get it, and some of y'all will mock it, and that's okay. It's all good. It's a part of the neighborhood. I'm hood. From the beginning, middle, to the end. What I got is legacy. It's sauce. You know, it's already packaged, brand. You know, hey, 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 hey. The word is out now. The message has penetrated. So, it is what it is. I am who I am. Thank the Lord. I endure marriage the legal way. I endured it. And I'm not done yet. I need to change the homewrecker laws. I need to change the marriage laws before I leave this earth. Somehow, some way, Most High has me on that committee. He chose me on. I'd rather be naked on the beach. Anyone that know me know that. So, here I am, all pressed and crushed by legal marriage. And I'm springing back up to change homewrecker laws and also just marriage laws in general. Now that two men can get legally married, let's just do away with marriage altogether. What's the point of it now? How about there was never a point in the first place? Adam, John Smith, or whatever your name is. Legal marriage over here on this land don't work. We just move our hips at any age and stage. And when Most High want to pop out, we just do that shit like the Hulk. Over here, it's not barbaric. Over here, it's just natural. We're just natural. We're just us. We're rhythmic. We pound the ground over here. Just go home. Just go home. And leave us alone. And let us growl, howl, and do what we want to do. If we want our hair to just be out, let it just be out. And loose. And look like big trees and stuff. Let it. Our hair don't need to be straight. Why? And we can put feathers in our hair. We can put horse tails in our hair if we want to. It's none of your business what we do to ourselves. It's our land. It's our nature. We're original and authentic. We move with the sound of the wind. We don't always want to have shoes on our feet. And it's not neglectful if we don't have any on. We shouldn't have glass on concrete anyway. We're river people. I'm Dr. Leisha the Preacher. I connect with the Bottle Creek natives. And from there, I end up mixed up with West African slavery and whatever else America had to offer. But I'm an original, just mixed with a bunch of laws. I'm tired of these laws. I'm not voting no more. I'm uncommitted. I'm uncommitted. I don't want to be married no more. I just want to be a hoe. I don't want to be married no more. I want to go back to being original. Oh, I just want to be a hoe. Let me be a hoe. Just let me be me and have my babies naturally. Forget the law. Forget being legal. Just get away from us. Sail away. Just float on into your twilight zone. That shit will drive you crazy. I watched that stuff. I listened to it. It was weird. That's what you call weird. That's the real weird. I'm gonna stick with original stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No matter how mixed I am, no matter how much I've been raped, robbed, violated, insulted, on my land and in my home, and to my black face, all mixed up with the people that are causing the most harm. Well, to all that, I say, give me liberty or give me death. I like being pressed because it sharpens me. Allows me to aim and never miss a mark. You know, that's just how it go here on this land. We ain't never went nowhere. No matter how much you mix milk and oil, it's just gonna be black. It's just gonna be dark. You gonna get lost in this land. And your money, your stock markets, and your strange women. You know, for me and mine, no, not that F word. We're at liberty. We're at liberty. Finally. I feel it in my soul. I feel it in the roll of the stone. Hey, I feel it in the roll of the stones. The stones of the mounds, of the mountains, all over this land. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, it's gonna feel good to drink fresh water again. All this government water and government meat and cheese and all this stuff. One day soon, guys, we're going to have fresh water again. We're going to have fresh fruit again. And maybe they have in these other countries and stuff, you know. Maybe they got theirs already, their inheritance, their, you know, stuff already. Well, it's our turn, you know. We ate the best we could where we stood. We did the best we could where we stood and what we had. And now the land that was their land too, give it back. It was never given to you. Claiming something that is not yours.